Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of WCC Uncensored. That's right, we are uncensored, we are live, coming to you live and direct from Los Angeles, California. It's your boy, EL.CIBERNETICO. Tonight, Monday Night Raw started with a very trippy ass. No, you were not watching Dancing with the Stars. You were watching Chris Jericho going up against Mr. Fandango himself. It all started with some creepy ass shit. But before we start, WCC would like to remind you to always support your local indie scene out there. Let's start off with good old Captain Ron. Captain Ron, what you could tell me about Monday Night Raw? You got Chris Jericho and Fandango. What is going on, bro?
Wow. I have no words to describe that. First off, who the hell designs Fandango's outfit? Because honestly, I wasn't really feeling the whole purple painted, rainbow bright looking shit that he decided to sport out tonight in Tulsa.
Damn. By the way, yes, Captain Ron is right. They were live in Tulsa tonight. Bringing in, this guy's always drunk every Monday night, ladies and gentlemen, Doug Barrett. Doug Barrett, Jericho Fandango, your thoughts?
Well, first off, I'm not drunk tonight, so that just shocked everybody.
Man.
But damn, I should have been drunk, because that dancing thing was like, damn. I'm like, Jericho did his part, but Fandango, you made Alex Wright and Disco Inferno and Tokyo Magnum look good. Go, God, learn how to dance, my brother.
God damn, you said, what's his name again? Yeah. Anyways, taking it back to Dallas, Texas. Taking it back to Dallas, Texas. Big Red. Jericho Fandango, your thoughts?
Man, where the other chick goes? That's Summer Rae. She can't fucking dance.
But she has a fat booty.
That's about it.
What?
Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mr. Tuesday Night Delight, Mr. T-Shawn Jones, Jericho Fandango, your thoughts?
Just sad. Just sad. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be wrestling, not Dancing with the Stars.
That's true. Also, joining us all the way crossing the border, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, Canada, terre de nos aïeux.
Rob Gosselin, perros. Rob G, Mr. Rocky himself, Jericho Fandango, your thoughts, amigo?
I have absolutely no comment on it. When I was first watching it, I was like, what the fuck? Why isn't he doing something? He's just standing there, da-da-da-da-da. And then when it all played out and became apparent, it was like, oh, okay, so that's how they're building it. All right, whatever.
Damn, just like that. Mr. 215 Maurice, Jericho Fandango.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Yeah. What are we doing with Raw tonight? Because, I was about to say, was I watching USA or ABC? Because I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I know it's Monday, but Dancing with the Stars ain't supposed to be on USA right now. So, did I get confused and just watch the wrong channel? Help me out. Somebody let me know something.
This next guy, ladies and gentlemen, you catch him every Wednesday night on WCC's network. Sex Battles with Mr. Jacob Marshall, Mr. 9 Weeks in a Row, #1 show, brought to you by myself and Mr. Team Bring It. You know who I'm talking about, DJ Gator. Did you watch Raw, or do we have to come back to you later tonight?
You got to come back to me later tonight. But let me just say thank you very much. I am the champion. Can I get my belt? Can I get my belt, please? Can I get my belt?
That's right.
Someone play for the Miami Heat.
Damn. Speaking of Heat, this next gentleman, you could catch him in the indie scene. Ladies and gentlemen, E-Dog, Gangsta Nation is in the building.
Uh-oh.
What's good?
What's good, brother? So what's up with Gangsta Nation? Are we going to see you up in TNA pretty soon, or what? What's going on?
Right now, I'm just getting back in, coming off the injury list. So you should see something pretty soon.
The main question of the night, did you watch Monday Night Raw?
I didn't get to watch all of it. I watched a little bit.
Damn. Just like that. Said we were going to talk about it. Hit us up with this one. Ryback going up against Zack Ryder. Why?
Please let me have it. Please let me have it. Please let me have it.
Why?
Hey, that's what she said.
Please let him have it.
Go ahead, Doug.
That's what she said.
Thank you. Okay. Now, granted, everyone knows I can't stand Ryback, but this is the one time I cheered for this because I was hoping and praying to God, the devil, Buddha, Abraham Lincoln, that he would cripple Zack Ryder because I hate that New Jersey son of a bitch.
Oh, damn.
And unfortunately, he didn't cripple him, so Ryback, you're fired.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that how you feel? God.
Yo,
Hey, this happened. The first person I'm killing is Zack Ryder, just on general principle.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. I think you might want to use that term, the word kill, a little bit different.
Hey, I'm not a person. Fuck you.
Next.
All right, so check it out. Next, Maurice, break it down. Teddy Long comes down and says, hey, Dolph Ziggler has a concussion. Why?
Hey, because apparently, you know what? I heard about this kick last week from Swagger, and I didn't know. I was hearing the reports. I was thinking this is a storyline. Apparently, it's real though. So, yep. So Sunday, Ziggles won't be defending his title. Yeah, so now that just screws Del Rio and Swagger big time.
All right.
Yeah, it did, and then it kind of sucks because, I mean, this man just got his title, a well-deserved title, let's just say, you know, but he got injured. I don't want to say it was SmackDown, but, yeah, last week he did get injured. It sucked.
Yep.
He said that he had massive headaches, and he couldn't remember what happened last Raw. So I wish Zack Ryder. I was gonna say Zack Ryder. Whoa, Dolph Ziggler. You know, get speedy recovery. You know.
That's what's up. Captain Ron, you're a smart gentleman. Is this a work? Is this an angle? What is going on with this? With Ziggler? Is this some bullshit or what's going on?
I think honestly, I feel like it is a little bit of both because honestly, if you look at the past, all the champions who have been hurt have had to relinquish that title, and they would have a little match for it. And this time, they're pretty much breaking the script. I actually like the thought of basically keeping Ziggler as champion because pretty much like it's been said, the man deserved it. The man's one of the hardest workers. I may have not liked him over the years, but I have respected the holy hell out of him for at least giving out 110%. Love him or hate him, Dolph Ziggler can be a legitimate sellable champion. He pretty much is I'm not going to say he's the blonde version of CM Punk because that just took that's ever being an insult.
You just did.
But however, I will say that keeping that belt on him is a smart idea because the last thing you want to do is basically have him cash that thing in and then just all of a sudden just have to relinquish it. I mean, let him heal, give him some time. Whether it's an angle or not, they're actually playing it well because they're putting basically two of the best technical guys head to head, one-on-one. I mean, the consolation prize out of this, we may not get a triple threat. The triple threat that we wanted, which is basically 3 Money in the Bank winners, 3 successful Money in the Bank cash-ins, and 3 world champions. But we'll at least get 2 great submission artists. One of them's going to be screaming like a bitch, "I quit," coming this Sunday.
Rob,
wow.
you heard what Ron said. Do you agree, disagree? What's going on? What's going on in your mind? Dolph Ziggler, is he bullshitting us?
I don't know. That thought never really even came to my mind, to be honest with you, until you mentioned it. You know, if this is his ploy to get out of the elimination chain, an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, why put your body through excessive damage if you don't have to? Let these two fight it out, and then you can have your match away from all that later on. it would be a very smart business move on the part of the champion. That being said, if he's legitimately injured, I do wish him the fastest of recoveries. I've been a Ziggler fan for a while. We all know this. However, I mean, I've also been in other books and stuff. When you take time off for injury, you get a cut in pay. So it's not beneficial financially for any superstar to fake an injury either. So storyline or not, I'm not sure. Damn. Either way, I agree with the submission with the I Quit match. Going to be off the hook. Look, actually, somewhat looking forward to it for this Sunday.
All right. Thank you, Big Red. What's your thoughts on this? What's going on?
What's my thoughts on this? Well, like I said, I don't know if it's storyline or not, but what I'm saying, I don't think that they would like pull the match from the card like that just for a fucking storyline. When they've had it hyped up for a couple weeks now, there was going to be a triple threat.
Right.
Why change it at the last minute? Let them three go at it. But like I said, and and I was, if they were Runs, it was like, they wouldn't make him relinquish the belt right now because, they do have 30 days to defend that belt if they're hurt. So as long as they,
I want to add.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I was going to add something to, what everybody's saying, is true. And then also I want to say that I think WWE is cursed with three-way matches for the World Heavyweight title. Not trying to put a bad spin on it, but I think it's a curse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's look at it this way. We all wanted to see Cena, Rock, Punk, but that didn't happen.
Right.
If you go back back a few more years, there was the Chris Benoit, Triple H, Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. See where that went, and now you got, it was supposed to be, the 3 Money in the Bank winner. Everybody wanted Money in the Bank, but now the main guy's out, and I really think that WWE is cursed to do a show just for the World Heavyweight title.
Right.
For a 3-way.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Moving on. Match number 2.
Whoa.
Tons of fun going up against primetime players. And yes, that happened. Oh, hell no. Go ahead, Rockin' Reese. What's going on?
Yeah, they should call these the no-time players because,
wow.
Yeah, because that millions of dollars is now starting to look counterfeit as hell right now because I'm trying to remember when the last time they won a match, though. And I don't even mean as a team. I mean as individuals. When the hell's the last time they won a match?
Wow. Wow.
Damn, just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Uncensored Show. The number to call is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-#. Let's start it off. Mr. Jones. Primetime players, tons of funk. Why are they fucking with our heads like this?
I don't. I really don't know. This is just buffoonery, coonery at its. I would expect somebody to do the electric slide. Now I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Wow.
Disrespectful, but I was really expecting to see the electric slide. The Soul Train.
Well, Uncle Pancake was there, he probably would have been.
Yeah, Negro. That's all you had to say.
I don't know.
Did somebody say Uncle Pancake?
Yeah, you remember
wow.
Uncle Pancake Patterson.
Okay.
Captain Ron, is this a new push for the primetime players?
No, this was just one of those. This one was pretty much like Ryback and Zack Ryder, and of course AJ Lee and Natalya. This was one of those filler matches that was like a waste of time because I don't think I've seen it. The primetime players have literally gone from that top tier of number one contenders to a certified joke. I mean, the fact that these two guys literally had that good upsell, but ever since WWE kicked out Abraham Washington, they've literally gone downhill. They pretty much are just putting these guys in spots just to make them feel better. I mean, these guys literally a week ago were sitting there being cheerleaders to Mark Henry, and now all of a sudden they're facing basically, if Mark Henry had kids, this is what it would honestly look like. Mark Henry's illegitimate kids, they were fighting them and beating them on Raw on Monday night, and this isn't even a push. This is just a flat-out joke. I'm actually saddened by the fact that WWE is pretty much just holding down the primetime players because they had the potential, they had the drive, they literally were on that push for a tag team title shot, and instead they get replaced by them.
Right.
Wow.
You heard it.
So
you heard it here first.
Church.
So the answer to his question is, it's not a push; it was a shove.
Right.
It was like a bitch slap.
Kind of like Nazi Muhammad. Yeah, kind of like Nazi Muhammad to LeBron James kind of shit.
Okay.
I knew somebody was gonna bring that up.
Results on that one, primetime players over tons of funk. Moving on, Kofi Kingston going up against Damien Sandow. The mic is yours, fellas. Hey, I love this match. Go ahead. Anybody, open mic. Go ahead.
I was pissed about this match.
Go ahead, Dougie.
Okay, I like Damien. I love him. But let's be honest. The match was A, short, which was disappointing, because this could have been a longer match than what it should have been.
Right.
And 2, does anyone really care if Kofi wins? Because we know what's going to happen this Sunday, so this win means jack fucking shit.
Right.
Man, fuck Kofi.
That's what I was waiting for.
Oh no,
you know he a Kofi hater.
Red.
I just don't.
Red, go ahead. Let me pick at you real quick. Why are you hating on Kofi for? That's Sean's boy. I mean, oops.
Oh.
You know what? Thank you, L. You didn't. Thank you, L.
Damn.
That's T-Sean Jones on Twitter.
I don't know. I'm just not a Kofi fan. I never have been on the Kofi train.
Why not? Why weren't you going boom, boom, boom?
It's because he's black.
Wait, did you just say because he's black?
Yeah, it's because he's black.
Damn.
Are you saying you don't like your Kofi black?
I like my Kofi with the cream.
Oh Lord, I knew that line was coming.
Hey, that's why I said it.
You like your Kofi Chris?
Hey, y'all need to stop right now. Yeah, but I think the real reason Redman don't like the Kofi Kingston because him never making yarns.
Muted.
But now for real, now that this match is coming up on Sunday, I think that's why they put the strap back on Kofi so they can have Ambrose to take it from him.
So you're telling me Dean Ambrose and Kofi are going to steal the show this Sunday and give you one fucking awesome match for the United States title?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
really?
God.
It will be a good match.
I heard
I'm going to make a guarantee. I'm going to make a guarantee.
But you know what though? Now, I don't take away. I don't take nothing away from Kofi what he does in that ring. The dude is very athletic and talented. I just don't like him.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wow.
So it's not because he's black.
All right, Ron. You said, "Oh God, why? What's going on?"
I didn't think I was going to have to pull this bottle out this early, but
put the bottle away.
No, sorry. I have a bottle of Irish whiskey next to my leg, and I've decided that pretty much that anytime somebody sits here and tries to upsell the Shield in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to take a shot. So probably before the end of this broadcast, I'm going to be Echo Lima Delta Shield. Here we go.
Well, you know what? You's about to be drunk as a motherfucker because the Shield is over like a motherfucker.
A shield from what?
Really?
Are you trying to shield me?
Dude, look at the match between Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose. that match was fucking awesome on Raw. I mean, on SmackDown last week.
That I do agree with you, sir.
And then when you get the chance to see when Daniel Bryan go up against Seth Rollins in the tag team match, them two motherfuckers awesome chemistry together.
Right. Steal the show, flat out.
Well, see, here's the thing, and a lot of people keep forgetting. When ROH was ROH, I mean, wrestling at its best, you got these guys, you know, this is wrestling. This is wrestling. I mean, it's entertainment, but this is wrestling, you know? And I have to say, yes, at Extreme Rules, yeah, Dean Ambrose is going to win. Because here's two reasons why he's going to win. One is because Kofi Kingston is a dad now, and he wants to spend time with his newborn.
Right.
Okay.
And plus, the summer's coming, so you're going to need a good guy to sell the United States title. I mean, yeah, you had Cesaro, but you know, guess what's coming up? You know, the summer's coming up, 4th of July, you know, whatever. And you're going to need the hottest team to hold the title. So why not give it to the Shield or the DMs?
Well, I'll give you one more reason why Kofi's going to lose the belt.
All right.
I'll be sad when Kofi loses, but it's okay.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
And that's
John, don't cry. John, don't cry live on the air.
And for the same reason he said, that's why Rollins and Reigns is going to be holding the tag team titles.
Man.
Take
another shot, Ron. Take another shot.
Thank you. Okay. Well, yeah, I got one. Okay, I got this one.
You might as well just swing that whole bottle.
Here we go.
I am just with this whole bottle. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna actually break my own rule here. I honestly believe that if this was a personal thing, which obviously it is with Kofi, he just had a newborn a couple of weeks ago. If he's basically having that choice between family and being on the road, I would rather, as a parent myself, I'd rather be with my newborn than being out on the road and just watching my kid grow up on Skype. I just couldn't do it. So I agree with that one. I would see Ambrose making a legitimate run just because he has those mic skills. He has the in-ring skills. It would be good to see what Ambrose can do one-on-one against Kingston if he can do it one-on-one. Now, if Reigns and Rollins gets involved, we're not going to see it that much because those guys are going to have each other's backs. I get it.
That's right.
But as far as this tag team match goes, it'd be nice to see, a big strong monster and a high flyer taking on a high flyer and a big strong monster. I actually liked the setup they had going. I was worried that they were going to try to put Rollins against Kingston, which still would have been a good match nonetheless, but I like it better that they're putting Ambrose against him because at least with Ambrose, he can actually be sold as a legitimate U.S. champion heel and quite possibly be their answer to, okay, well, CM Punk's taking time off. Obviously, the whole Cena Ryback situation is gonna run its course, whatever. But now when I'm sitting there looking at it, I only believe in the one part of the Shield that can get the job done without the backup. And if Ambrose can win without Reigns and Rollins jumping in and saving his ass, then I'll give Ambrose credit where credit's due. I will feel he is a legitimate. He could make a legitimate champion. As for Hell No versus Rollins and Reigns,
right?
I would just like to see this match unfold and see just exactly if that back and forth, yin yang chemistry between Hell No and this unified chemistry between Rollins and Reigns is going to play out. So I will say at least one member of the Shield, Ambrose, will have the best shot of actually walking out as champion. Right now at this point, I want to at least see Rollins and Reigns in action to that very point. I want to see what those guys can do when they're actually put in that hot seat.
Damn, fuck!
You hear that, Heather?
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Rob, you heard what they said. What are your thoughts on Dean Ambrose and Kofi Kingston?
Honestly,
don't stay quiet. Don't stay quiet. Go ahead.
Oh man, I don't know. Okay, I've been a Shield fan for a while now. I think I've stated this before. Honestly, I don't even think he needs Rollins and Reigns to take out Kofi.
Right.
I honestly think he can just do it on his own. I don't see it being much of a challenge for him.
Damn. Okay.
I think it's just going to be a straight-out match between Dean and Kofi, and Dean's going to take it in one straight shot. That's the way I'm seeing it. As far as the Rollins, Reigns, and Hell No match, that I'm looking forward to, because that's going to be I believe to be a really good match.
All right. Bringing it back to the 215, Mr. Rockin' Reese. You heard what everybody's talking about. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I see an upset, but not the one you're thinking. Because I am going the opposite way on this one.
Oh.
I'd say Ambrose actually has the worst shot of walking out as a champion, because you know why? Everybody's putting their money on Dean actually having the best, and usually when that happens, that's usually where everybody goes wrong. And with Rollins and Reigns, let's remember something else. Remember, there's a key factor in their match. They actually have an Extreme Rules stipulation, with that being a Texas tornado, which means that could go anywhere. That can go anywhere throughout the arena.
Right.
So, if anything, I think that's where that extreme style actually plays. And although it suits Kane the most in this match, there's where I say the upset actually happens, is that although Kane would be the strongest in a tornado match, and despite that the Shield always works well together, I think they separate Hell No, and then that's where they take the tag team title. But let me say this, going back to the U.S. title, if this is just a straight match, I don't know if I like Ambrose's odds of walking out with the title. I think he's going to have a step for him to for like his odds to be better on this one.
Right.
But
damn. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I mean, I can understand what Reese is saying. WWE loves to toss those little curveballs, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my guns on this one.
E-Dog, you still here, bro?
I'm still.
Go ahead, Doug.
All right, good. I've been waiting for my turn. I'm going to take the Shield for a clean sweep at Extreme Rules. They're going to win the U.S. title.
Why?
And I can't believe I'm going back to my old bag of tricks. Let me take you back to WCW. When Garvin and Backstreet were the tag team champions, Michael Hayes won the U.S. title. Now, wouldn't it be ironic that the Shield does the same thing in one night? I think it will be ironic, and it will happen.
Damn.
Soto, run that one by me again here, Dougie.
I'm pretty much saying this. Shield's walking out with both belts. I went with the best example when it's happened before. It's when the Freebirds did it.
Damn. That's Doug Barrett at DougBarrett.com. All right.
You know what, though? You know why I think that's going to happen? Because right now, the Shield is the hottest stable going in WWE.
Right.
They got the hottest storyline going. They're making them dominant. Why not have the dominant stable hold the gold like that?
Right.
The tag teams in the United States.
Oh. Wow.
Ooh. Interesting point.
But see, here's the thing: the WWE needs to. I mean, I agree with Twin. But here's the thing, though: the WWE better be careful. They don't want to have that NWO, thing riding their backs too. You have a dominant stable with all the championships.
But can you really compare the Shield and the NWO as almost the same? I mean,
nope.
I don't think so.
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
Thank you.
God, no.
Thank you.
They'd be like saying the NWO was better than the original Four Horsemen. Come on.
Oh,
Thank you.
hell no. That's blasphemy.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. In the words of Desi Arnaz, explain, Ron.
Whoever says that should not be allowed to watch wrestling anymore.
Doug, hang up now.
Hey, no. Everyone, I'm from the original Four Horsemen. I love them. But there are people who say, the NWO could have beat the original Four Horsemen. And anyone who thinks like that in this phone call, I'd like to make you tap like a bitch.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
There is no way.
Well, I mean, well, hold on. The whole idea behind the Four Horsemen, though, was getting people over to begin with. Ric Flair said it best. He can't remember very many matches where he actually won. He just walked around like he did and kept the belt.
Yeah.
And that was said from Ric Flair. I'm not trying to. That was a quote. I'm not trying to diss Ric Flair in any way.
And that's Rob G. Call him at 760-705.
We just lost ties with Canada.
Call me crazy.
Can you imagine how big his eyes just got?
we work for the full Ashley already has his number.
That's funny.
One more time, Ron. They overtalked you.
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure Ric Flair already has Rob's number, so I think we're good.
We're going to hear on the news that Bob got his leg broke.
And he also has a bar tab too. So.
Sorry, Rob. I'm working here.
It's all good.
Go ahead.
There you go. Moving on. So Teddy Long comes out and says, WWE Universe, you have the right to vote for Biggie Langston going up against either Del Rio or Swagger. Did any of you vote? Because I know I didn't.
I forgot to vote.
No.
I actually did.
Sound like a bathroom break.
So who'd you vote for, Reed?
I probably figured they were gonna. I was actually voted Swagger on this one.
I voted Swagger on this one.
You should know what?
Wow.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to see them go 1-on-1.
Damn.
I wish we didn't see them go 1-on-1.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
Right.
I would have thought Del Rio, but it was like too easy a pick.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't.
The only problem was that the crowd did not really get behind Swagger that WWE was hoping for, since it's an Oklahoma boy in an Oklahoma City, no pun intended.
They were kind of cheering for him. I just felt bad for him though. It's like, damn, this is your home, this is your boy.
Right.
I was expecting to see, JR come out and
go Boomer Sooner instead of, that crazy weird beard with a mouth going off.
Hey, don't use my voice
with a mouth. I'm gonna use that. A beard with a mouth. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. Then again, when you're paired with the Texan manager, you ain't gonna get no pop.
True.
So, Maurice, break it down. You got Biggie Langston going up against Swagger. What exactly went wrong? Why?
Well, let's remember, it's heel against heel, which means the audience could care less. Yeah, which means the audience could care less who wins this match. So, yeah, because generally, you do that, audience will be like, we'll just sit back and watch this one.
Right. I thought it was bullshit they ended in the count out.
Right.
Yeah. That actually was the part that probably got everybody all pissed off, is that you sit here and you
be right back.
I'm like, dude, Swagger, you come out there, man, come out there like you all big and bad, but then you want to take a win on the count out, man, you bitch.
Whoa. There's no saying it right. A win's a win.
However,
that was me.
Not this time.
Man, fuck that. That dude been a thorn in their side for a while now, and he want to take a count out, man. He's supposed to whoop his ass.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but just to go on the whole LeBron thing, I don't think LeBron James would be happy winning by 1 point. He wants to go out and he wants to dominate like every other big primetime star in the NBA. Jack Swagger should not be happy that he won this by a count. He should have flat out sat here and cranked that ankle and broke that motherfucker to the ground. Instead of just having him crawl like a little girl all the way to the rope, to either this rope that's to AJ or this rope that's to Zeb Coulter. Which one should I go for? Any, many, money. I'll go with the beard with the mouth. I'll go with that guy.
Right.
Sorry.
And I'm sorry. What the hell was AJ doing?
Looking fine.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's true too. But
looking fine.
Is he like over there in the corner getting like phone numbers or something? Because she was barely near that ring until she actually had to get in there and actually talk and fight. Other than that, she barely came near that ring. She just hung out there on the wall, just leaning all back like she's working on her tan, which she honestly should do it without the fucking shirt, but that's just me. Sorry.
I know. Then you get Del Real comes out there. He started getting his ass whooped at first. I'm like, Del Real, did you come out there just to get your ass whooped too?
Damn. Did they copy that from WCC, bro? But anyways, moving on, Sean. Apparently, Sean, Mr. T. Sean Jones, says that every African American has to have hip-hop music. Is that right or wrong, fellas?
Wrong.
They can have some R&B. I mean, what?
There you go. What? There you go, Sean.
No, wait a minute. Since you brought that up, it is true. It is very true. Ever since Crime Time showed up, every fucking black African American wrestler has hip hop. What the hell?
His name is T. Sean Jones.
Hey, Bad News Brown didn't have no hip hop.
Well,
hey, Kenny King didn't have no hip hop.
Elijah Burke actually didn't have hip hop. I don't even know what you want to call Elijah Burke's thing, but he didn't have it. Bobby Lashley didn't have it. I mean, not every African American actually had it.
That's T. Sean Jones on Twitter.
I'm talking about ever since
we're talking about people that matter.
Wow. Come on.
That's DJ Gator ATL Twitter.
Yeah.
That's a whole call right there.
I was being nice, Gator. That was very disrespectful.
That was wrong.
What you talking about?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
That was funny.
Wait a minute. Kenny King does matter. He's the X Division champion.
For now.
Kenny King does not matter. Kenny King can kiss my ass.
Hey, man.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
I got a question. To ask you, but I'll ask you later.
We're gonna need you to put down the beer now, sir.
I was just for the sake.
No, wait a minute. You were on Friday's show. I hate Kenny King.
Hey, you want to talk about Kenny King? Yeah, we saved that for Recipe, which, by the way, y'all can catch Thursday nights, 30 minutes after.
Hey, let him
plug my show. Go ahead, plug it.
Just a shameless plug.
Hey, but you know what? Where's Paul when you need a... Hey, where's Paul when you need a win?
Wait, what love got to do with it? What?
Eat the cake, Dina. Oh, God. Kenny King.
Now, wait a minute. Was I seeing things?
Hey, somebody get that baby his bottle.
Hold on.
I got a bottle right here.
X-Pac reliving his match from '96 when he had to wear that diaper.
Somebody put that beer body in Doug's mouth.
Wow. Bad mental picture. Thanks. I'm not even drunk yet. Hang on.
Match number 5, Randy Orton going up against Antonio Cesaro. Gentlemen, break it down. Open mic as well again. Why? We've seen this.
I'm sick of seeing
it. You know what? I'm so tired of getting to see Cesaro job to Randy Orton. Fuck Randy Orton.
Whoa!
I'm sorry. I am taking offense to this one.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. What are you saying, fella?
Okay, Seamus.
You know, I'm going to roll with Sean on this one. I was like, you know what? Come on, man. Cesaro deserves a win over Orton for a change because they be putting on some cracking matches. And I don't know what be going on, but, yo, if you want Antonio to look good, give the brother a win over Orton, man.
Wow.
Screw that.
That is true. I do want Antonio Cesaro to get a win over Randy. At least a decent win, not a fucking, cheap way,
Right.
It won't happen for one reason.
Hey, everybody got to pay sooner or later.
Hey, I said on past shows, dude, I think Cesaro's being punished for some weird damn reason. I don't know what the fuck did he do. Is it the fact that Sarah Del Rey ain't teaching our divas how to fucking wrestle? I don't know.
No,
In the words of Christine Bringet, hate it.
That was
I knew it was coming.
I'm sorry, but
I will say,
you know what though? On that remark right there, Sarah Del Rey can't fix what's already broken with them damn bellas.
Wow.
My whole problem with this whole Randy Orton, Antonio Cesaro, or just Cesaro period, is that I think Vince has it in it for him. I don't know what it is, but I could see him as a world heavyweight champion. But they're I don't know. It's just, I think it's fucked up.
Finish it, Sean. Finish it. Come on, bro.
Oh, okay.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. It's the Uncensored Show. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down like this.
Drop it.
Vince McMahon, you got a lot of damn nerve. You talk about you don't have anybody that can hold a candle to what it was back in the day. This motherfucker, he can wrestle. This guy has unbelievable power. You gonna give him a backseat because of what we don't know? But damn, this is something that the people want. You just gonna treat him like this? Let him job again? Not on duty. Antonio Cesaro, if you're in the ring with a jobber, go ahead and fuck him up.
Hey, and I'm gonna add to what Twin just said. You want to endorse somebody like Drew McIntyre, but you don't want to endorse Cesaro? Fuck you, Vince.
Damn.
Exactly.
Not to mention, Cesaro is an international heel who can actually cut a promo.
Thank you.
Except for the fucking yodeling.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
If you can just stop him from yodeling, he would actually be enjoyable. His matches are fantastic. He's great. He's great. The problem was that the fans never got into Cesaro. That's the biggest. That's what. As far as this McMahon goes, whatever the fuck this man does, he's old, he's senile, he's crazy. He just needs to just fucking retire and just go join that damn nursing home with fucking Mike Ditka and Dan Marino. The problem is that Cesaro literally has all the stroke and all the talent on the planet to be a legitimate world champion.
Definitely.
But the fans...
Oh, hell yeah.
The fans won't bite.
Man, I'm going to tell you, I was so damn mad.
Of course the fans won't bite because look who's put him in the back seat again.
Is that, man, I was so damn mad when Randy Orton hit that RKO, I dropped my damn food and I was eating.
Oh, wow.
And you know fat people don't drop food.
Hey, excuse me, what you say about fat food?
Now, I can tell you why Randy Orton won tonight. It has nothing to do with Antonio Cesaro being punished.
Uh-oh. Shoot it, Doug. Shoot it.
If anyone doesn't remember what happened before they showed this match, who has a new movie coming out in a few more months?
Randy Orton.
They're going to push him down our throats to get ready for the 12 Rounds Part 2 film. So if you don't like him,
but
for the next 2 months, unfortunately.
I call bullshit.
It ain't like the movie matter. It's straight to DVD.
Straight to DVD. Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
The biggest, I'm going to sit here and call him on it because even though Randy Orton has a movie coming out and everything, they pushed Miz when the Marine 3 came out, the one that Orton was supposed to be in originally, but apparently Marines either have all bark and no bite or pretty much didn't want to work with the guy because of his background, whatever. But when Wade Barrett was Intercontinental Champion and all of that fun stuff, did he basically sit here and get like victory after victory when his little movie with his little cameo came out with Colin Farrell and Terrence Howard just a few months ago? Did he get that push? Nope.
Oh,
no. He got owned and bitchified by an NXT fucking rookie named Bo Dallas at the Royal Rumble right around the time he was getting ready to start promoting for that movie.
Excuse me. Got a question. Did you say bitchified? Can I find that in the Ebonics? Oh, never mind.
Yes, you can.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you weight there. Let's be honest.
The art of getting treated like a bitch on national TV. Also see Brock Lesnar's UFC career, and by.
Wait a minute, he had a career. When did that happen?
Now who's being disrespectful?
Brock
Lesnar. It's not like this motherfucker finna walk the red carpet for a premiere. This motherfucker finna go to the video store and sign DVDs.
He's going to Blockbuster, not Hollywood.
Speaking of careers, DVDs, and all that good stuff, guess who's back? Awesome! I came to play the way. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees. In the words of Red, Monday nights just got awesome. True or false, gentlemen?
True.
Yes, it got awesome.
Yes.
Now,
and I cried when he came out. True. I cried tears of joy.
Now, Sean, are you just saying that because you guys are both from Columbus?
Well, let me correct you. We're both from Ohio. He's from Cleveland. So, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because
Wait, what are you saying about Cleveland? Oh.
What about LeBron?
Hey, you know what? We took some of the bad stuff out of Cleveland, okay? And when Miz showed up, it got awesome. Moving on.
Cleveland has suffered enough. Let Cleveland go. Cleveland has suffered enough.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
They have, honestly. The Indians haven't been good. LeBron James pretty much became a bitch and ran off to South Beach. And I'm not even going to go into that imitation Cleveland Brown shit. I'm sorry. Cleveland suffered enough. I can't do it.
Well, we got Miz, and we're good. We got Miz. That's awesome.
There we go.
Hey, wait a minute. I think Bone Thugs and Harmony would take offense to that.
Oh, you know what? You're right. We got Bone. We got to keep that on the low.
Uh-oh. Really quick, Miz over Slater. Yeah, we saw this coming.
I cried tears of joy when that happened, too.
I think I was taking a shit when that match was happening.
I gotta agree with you. I'm sorry.
It's Miz versus Slater. I'm sorry, but if Slater actually beats the Miz, I think everybody would have pretty much turned off their TVs. Even in Ohio, they would have been like, "Fuck this." Ooh, Will and Grace. Let's watch that. Quick.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. So you weren't happy that the Miz was back, or you just mad because
I was actually happy. I was happy that the Miz was back. I said if he's Slater, gets Wendy's looking like motherfucker, and he probably looks more like a chick than the chick who's actually playing in the Wendy's commercials. Wow. If he had actually beat the Miz on Monday night, everybody in America and probably in Canada too would probably turn off the TVs and probably, in Rob's case, in Canada, probably would have switched over and watched the Maple Leafs choke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait a minute.
You
brought that up, Rob.
Why would WWE want to help 3 Count win a match?
Man, I can't stand those 3 motherfuckers. 3 men bitches, what I call them.
I call them 3 Count 2.0.
But see, here's the thing, though.
You're welcome.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know whose idea it was. I don't know if it was Michael Hayes' idea. I don't know if it was Hunter's idea. I don't know if it was Road Dogg's idea. Anybody in the back. I don't know whose idea it was to make 3MB. I just feel bad for Drew McIntyre. I feel bad.
Man, fuck Drew.
Oh, shit. That's what Tiffany said. Or that's what you used to say.
But you know what? Out of the 3 of them, who I hate the most is that fucking Jinder Mahal. Get rid of that motherfucker for real.
Thank you.
I hear that.
Twin, you are racist.
Why is that a racist thing? The motherfucker is
Like, motherfucker, you supposed to be in a rock band. You coming out there rocking a fucking turban. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Thank you. Well, guys, you gotta remember, he's probably he's playing the Bollywood card. Like, oh, I'm from India. I starred in Bollywood films, so I can rock too.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Borat would have made a better rock star than Jinder Mahal.
That is true.
Borat.
When he plays his air, whatever the fuck he's supposed to be playing, is it just me or does anyone else think he's just digging a grave? Because that's what it looks like he's doing.
Digging a grave.
It's a good thing.
But you know what,
Let
though?
him dig that grave.
The only thing I get to Jinder is that motherfucker be into that air guitar shit. He be out on the fucking floor and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
He's bringing his inner black child out.
Moving
Or
on,
is it a white
six-man
girl?
tag elimination match. You got in one corner, Heather's Boys.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Going up against John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. Go ahead, Ron.
Oh no! You got to come back, man. I got like 3 shots I got to take care of. Go ahead.
Hey, run. You might as well stop taking shots and just drink out of the bottle because you're finna get just fucked up right now.
Yeah,
that's good point.
Rock and Reed, go ahead. Your thoughts on the elimination match?
Can we say no surprise happened in this match for a change? Because, this is what I pretty much figured. Okay, the tag team combatants were all going to get knocked out, and then leaving it on the Cena, Ambrose, and then of course the Shield was going to come in when Ambrose was in danger. It's like, yeah, surprise. Yeah, we knew this was going down. And then, of course, the bald-headed meathead has to walk in, and he has to pick up on the leftovers because apparently somebody didn't feed him more when he was backstage. So, yeah.
Hey, you know what? I had to say, they may have lost by disqualification, but I was satisfied with the end of the match.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know about anybody else.
Well, you know what? I don't even count that as a loss for the Shield.
Here we go.
There we go.
Why? Because they didn't
that is technically their first loss.
But you know what? After the match is over, they never did say, and you're winning by disqualification. They never said anything about who won.
Here we go. You really think anybody's
they
going to
never
say that
announced
with
the
the Shield
winner.
in the ring?
They could be a match they just throw it out. You never know.
Oh,
you know
shit.
Because they never declared the winner.
Right.
They
I guarantee you right now at WWE headquarters, Heather is down in front saying, "That was not a loss." and Heather, don't worry, I'll do it by satellite, and I'll say, "Yep, they did not lose."
With a big old sign, heck no, we won't go.
Guys, hold on. Did you say you would do that via satellite? Hold on, I didn't know The Rock was on conversation right now. Hold on.
Whoa! I bet you won't say that to his face.
That was so
I put that
disrespectful.
ball down the right
That was very
time.
disrespectful.
I bet you won't say that to his face.
Nah.
Nobody will, because he's never there.
No, he gonna do it by via satellite.
From an undisclosed location somewhere in Connecticut.
Guys, I have bad news for you. WWE did count that as a win for Cena and a loss for Shield because I got the text message.
Oh boy.
And I'm looking at the text message right now. It states, Cena and Team Hell No win by disqualification over the Shield. Yeah.
Really
I guess that counts like your win is a win.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a damn good idea to have me drink from the bottle.
We're now joined via cell phone. We are joined via cell phone, courtesy over in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Mr. Fresh, what do you think about the 6-man tag match We got the Shield versus Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Cena. Your thoughts, gentlemen, or I should say, sir.
You look cross as shit.
Oh.
Wait, what you say?
That he's a face now.
I'm just saying though, like, I don't know, man. WWE predictable. It's like anytime you put Cena in a big match, you be like, well, Cena's gonna win. So anytime Shield shows up, you're like, well, they're not gonna lose.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn. All right.
There we go.
Hold on. I gotta call that one. Hold on. I gotta call that one because remember, a couple weeks ago, Roman Reigns actually did pin Cena, so you can't say
Yeah, he did.
that every time you put Cena in a big match, it's like,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey. Was that on pay-per-view or was that on Raw?
That was on Raw. That was on Raw.
Hey, they kept big matches too.
You put Roman.
What are you trying to say?
You put Roman.
Basically, to put it as nicely as possible, John Cena has jobbed since winning the WWE Championship. Would you like to?
You put Roman Reigns and Cena in the ring for the WWE title, and let's see who wins that match.
Damn.
Reigns.
I bet they don't pull Roman Reigns over, and I don't care if that is Rock's cousin. He don't get no shine.
Damn. Did you just say Roman Reigns was his cousin?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but actually, you know what? That is kind of funny now that you brought that up, because it's like, hold on. Yeah, now that you brought that up, that do kind of make a little interesting scenario because, like, hold on. Guess what? How's your 2013? You lost to Cena. I beat him twice.
Damn.
Ooh.
Believe in Roman Reigns.
I was just saying, Reigns could kind of say that, though.
Damn. That is
Which would probably bring The Rock back to lay a slow smack of Donis on his cousin Skulo.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? I don't really care about dude because he's a punk bitch for walking out on us again, and he's gonna have.
Uh-oh.
Damn. That's right. He said it with your chest there, bro.
He walked out on us yet again.
I am so sorry about that, but we are not here to talk about The Rock. We're here to talk about my boys, The Shield.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. I didn't know.
Heather
was in the house.
Shield.
Take another
Say
drink.
it like a man.
Take another drink.
Hey, Heather, is that you?
The role of Heather will now be played by me.
Oh, that was very disrespectful, Gator.
Hey, hold on. I wasn't the first one to say that. I wasn't the first one to say that.
That's true. Oh, Gator, I'm not letting you take that bullet because I was actually the first one who said it. So.
He said, and I didn't know Heather was in the room. That was disrespectful.
On Twitter, but yeah.
That's DJ Gator. Wow.
So it's official.
Hey, DJ Gator on Twitter.com.
Wait, I'll follow that. I will be on the air next month.
So it's official. Darius Swagger will be in an I Quit match. Moving on. Mrs. Dueling, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, Natalia.
Mrs. Dueling lost against AJ to become the number one contender for the Divas Championship. Moving on.
I got a question. Mrs. Dooley? Did I miss something?
Mrs. Dooley.
Dooley.
I'm gonna say this though, and I don't mean this no disrespect.
Sean, you better be respectful towards my wife. Easy, Dooley. Easy. Easy, Dooley. Easy. Relax.
Okay.
Wow. Never mind.
I just want to say, join us on Sex Balance when we prove Dooley's been lying for us.
He can't finish it without laughing.
Hey, Rob, I gotta ask you. Rob, I gotta ask you. Why are they treating your people like that?
Your people.
Damn.
I bet you won't say that to me.
Up next, Alicia Fox. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, you can't blame me. You can't blame me because you actually brought this up.
Wait a minute. He actually called in. He actually called in. Mr. Doing, what's up with your wife? She actually lost against AJ. What's going on, bro?
Wait. Weren't y'all talking about something else?
No, we weren't.
No. Here's all I'm going to say about it. No disrespect to AJ, but that's like Samoa Joe tapping off to Jeff Hardy. Oh wait!
Whoa! Damn! Wait a minute. Did you say that? Wow!
Yes, he did.
I enjoyed the AJ Lee versus Natalia match.
Doolin, make sure that you're on safe balance because I know you lied to her.
No. I'm just saying. Like, I didn't think AJ was gonna pull out an octopus dress like that. But hey, I got to give him credit. That was a nice initiative. Can we make the move of the year, please?
Oh, you were talking about the move. Oh, come on.
The way that Natty tapped out, however.
Wait, hang on. I got to agree. Hang on. Quan said this on the page. It's like that wasn't really a tap. That wasn't really her tapping out, was it?
That was her spanking her ass. Yeah.
Exactly. That is not tapping out. That's some crooked ass rats.
Wait. Before anybody, are you sad because she did tap out, or you just mad that
you wasn't the one tapping?
Because that's the reason you are the one.
Son, come on.
I'm just saying. There's some crooked rats. Okay.
I said it for you. I said what Sean really wanted to say.
Yeah.
Or are you just mad?
Ladies and gentlemen, Garfield and friends.
Look, I understand the ref may be scared of her because she's Miss Bizarro Land, but come on.
Whoa. Hold on. Rob, are you going to take that?
Am I taking what? I don't even... I'm letting y'all just fight this one out.
Hold on. Robert, how did I get in this conversation?
All Canadians are not Bizarro, are they?
No, I was talking about AJ.
No. He's talking... That was awesome. No. He was saying that AJ was Miss Bizarro World that the ref was scared of, and that's why he called the tap instead of Natty just spanking her ass.
Joe, I'm just gonna give you a high five and say, good job, instigator.
I don't know. I mean, as far as Bizarro Land, I think the New Jersey crowd probably gave the Toronto crowd a run for its money, in my opinion.
Maybe.
On that note, moving on. So we got face-off.
Rob, why did Natty call off worse than the Maple Leafs did in third period today? Just wanted to ask.
I'm not even going to discuss the game. We are moving on from the game.
Let's move on, please.
Go.
It was the first time we were in the playoffs in 8 fucking years. I wasn't expecting us to go very far.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't won the goddamn thing since '67. I don't expect to win it at any time in my life.
Yeah, y'all took the Bruins to the limit. They were just a few years removed from winning the Stanley Cup. Y'all are fine.
All right.
Well, so y'all gonna leave us alone.
The Leafs have not won. No. The Leafs have not won the Stanley Cup since '67. We haven't even been in the goddamn playoffs for 8 years. And I'm expecting the Leafs to come out and win the Stanley Cup for once? I don't fucking think so.
No. Hold on.
The Maple Leafs are not making the fucking Stanley Cup anytime soon.
Hey, the one thing I'm going to say is, at least y'all don't choke in the first round every year like Washington seems to do.
I know you did.
Just saying.
No, you didn't.
Moving on.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm not. Okay, I'm not getting into a hockey conversation at this point. I prefer talking Raw. Let's just move on from hockey and let's go into Raw again.
Gator in training.
Ladies and gentlemen, WCC is not responsible for Canadians going crazy over black people, especially like people like Brandon Dooley. We will now return you back to your normally scheduled show back on the Uncensored Show with your host, that sexy, fabulous Mexican, EL.CIBERNETICO. You're fucking hilarious. Oh, my God.
Really?
The opinions expressed in the following program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of the WCC network.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Where's the mariachi man?
Moving on, gentlemen. The number to call 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-pound. Yes, pound it in dueling. Oh, that's what she said. Hello, but when?
Wow.
Wham. Go back to your ambulance and your French fries.
Disrespectful.
Okay, so the steel cage decided to come down on Triple H. So
Gator in training.
We got face-off, Triple H and Brock Lesnar. Gentlemen, go ahead, because I really didn't mention this.
All I gotta say is I love that promo. That promo was awesome. Triple H made him his bitch.
Ooh, man, that
both Heyman and Lesnar.
You know what? I said it in WCC. I didn't think this feud was gonna be this damn good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said last week this would be a good storyline feud, and no one believed me.
Where the hell was this for Mania?
Right? Exactly.
Where the hell was this from SummerSlam?
Mania is your biggest goddamn fucking event of the goddamn year. Where the hell was all this for Mania?
Tell him.
Or better, I'll do you one better. I didn't even really see this crap with SummerSlam last year, let alone Mania.
Damn.
Well, that's because you gotta build into it, fam. Like, you can't just.
I'm just saying.
You can't just have a great storyline out of the blue, like.
No. I'm not saying you gotta do it out of the blue, but it's just like, it just seems like this matchup, as far as the build up, it's got something that the other two matches lacked.
Yeah,
that's just my
because this is the
I agree.
match.
I can agree that what we're getting now should have been, going into Mania, but it's always
that's what I said.
Like the after effect of Mania is usually better than WrestleMania.
Right.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing though. When like last week when Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman went to the WWE office, that should have been around WrestleMania. That's the type of build-up that I was saying that I wanted to see during WrestleMania.
Especially considering that Triple H's career was on the line. Am I right?
Right.
That's right.
But now here that idea wasn't thought of yet.
One more time, Fresh. Go ahead.
You got to take into consideration, like, maybe ideas that we're getting now wasn't thought of then. Like, maybe nobody had the brain blast until it's like, oh, man, let's go to the headquarters. And then we should have did that a month ago. Well, let's do it now.
Where the fuck were you dumb fuck? You were so fired after this. We're going to take your idea and we're going to sever your ass.
Wow. It made better sense to do it now because now here's your blow-off. Everything they did at Mania as far as that build-up, they did that as smart as they could have. As far as this match, you need something to build it up because nobody ain't going to be interested in seeing a Ryback. Nobody ain't going to be interested in either of the Shield matches. Pretty much, this is your big match for Extreme Rules, and it's like...
Which is, I believe if I read it right, they're actually going to let Triple H and Brock close the show. So
I believe that's supposed to be the main event match, not Cena and Ryback.
Yeah, Cena and Ryback is not main event. They may go on before or prior, but Triple H and Lesnar is the main event. And it's only right because this match has the most build-up compared to the rest of the card. And like after looking
far more, and it has far more history. It also has far more as far as this match or as far as this rivalry goes. It is the longest of any of the rivalries.
And after
in this whole card.
Extreme Rules has the potential to go either way. It has the potential to be the greatest pay-per-view ever or the biggest bust in history.
Whoa. Are you saying that?
I don't know if I'd say
hold on,
greatest ever.
Sir, please sit down. Sir, across from me, Mr. Fresh. Mr. Fresh, are you saying this? Fresh, are you saying this because of the fact that you're going to be there live from
No,
Louis?
No, this is not why. I'm just saying, like, when you look at the card and you look at the potential of level of violence that should happen, this could be awesome. We got a cage match. We got a strap match. We got a last man standing match. We got an I quit match. You got an extreme rules match. There should be one match everywhere.
You saying somebody's going to get hurt.
Somebody should stretch it out of the door.
The one thing I'd say
the
about cage
hospital
matches
will be getting business this night.
Can I just say I never knew you were that violent, Fresh. I really
Somebody should definitely be going to the hospital out on Sunday night.
The hospital will be getting business on Sunday? Is this what we're saying?
See, this is why Fresh can't be a face.
Exactly.
Like, I think they need to go and drum up the old school ECW theme music for the main show title and just let it play.
Oh, wow.
They ain't ready. I ain't ready for that, Fresh.
I mean, hell, since they already called Cena the King of Extreme, they may as well go all the way with it.
More like the Queen of Extreme.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was Tommy Dreamer. If I was any ECW original, I'd have called that the biggest slap in the face ever.
Whether you like or dislike ECW, I'm not saying Cena has not competed in. He has not done well in extreme types of matches, but I mean, let's face it. There's not many men that could say they made Sabu tap out. So I'll give him that right off the bat. But come on, King of Extreme. I think Mick Foley would like to have something to say about that. I think Terry Funk would have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna throw something.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Doolin, I'm gonna need you to lower your voice.
All right. Anyway.
But here, I'm gonna say something about.
But you can't. Hold on. You cannot call Cena the Queen of Extreme either. I think Francine might have a problem with that.
Hold on.
I would have said Beulah rather than Francine.
Just saying.
I would have even said Lita rather than Francine, but still.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Francine was called the Queen of Extreme, was she not?
Hey,
she was
fuck you guys both. Leave Francine alone.
I would have personally given that to Beulah and not Francine, but that's just my opinion.
Muted.
Yeah.
Officially.
Calling John Cena King of Extreme is a slap in the face to a lot of people. Yeah, but here's the thing.
I agree.
Mick Foley, the guys that you mentioned, Mick Foley, Terry Funk, Sabu, all those guys are no longer. Well, I don't know. I know Sabu is still wrestling. He's wrestling in Indie, but the guys for those guys, they're not wrestling in WWE now. But here's the thing though. You still can't call John Cena King of Extreme at all.
But
no. And if you really want to go as far as extreme,
technically you can. You should.
You can. I mean, he wrestled he wrestled with RVD.
You have to look at. You got to look at WWE's version of what they think is extreme compared to what ECW was, who put extreme on the map. Now,
that's true too.
Shit. He's undefeated at the pay-per-view.
Right.
I'm still calling bullshit.
And you're not wrong, but that's just, WWE law. You got to make your Golden Boy look good.
I get that.
Number one. Like, Hulk Hogan was never that great. But compared to when...
Let me get that. I understand that. But if you're going to call John Cena, just because of his Extreme Rules record, call him the King of Extreme Rules, King of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Don't say King of Extreme, because unfortunately, yes, Sabu, Mick Foley, Terry Funk, they're not wrestling these guys anymore. And granted, Foley's missing in the air. Terry Funk's pretty much crazy out of his fucking mind. We all know how insane Sabu is. But these guys still sit here and they go. These guys still sit here and go. They still go to grocery stores. They still go to 7-Elevens. What's in these two places? WWE Magazine. They're going to pop up and say, hey, I wonder what they're talking about this month. Of course they're going to sit here and they're going to see John Cena.
That's right.
Somebody from ECW. From ECW, the old school, not this new school bullshit that they sat here and WWE sat here and,
like Sandman.
Not that bullshit. Sandman, Jamman, Just Incredible, those guys. They will see this and they'll get pissed.
Here's a question. So let's say Sabu's in the supermarket and somebody walks up on him and was like, hey, man, did you hear that they called John Cena King of Extreme? Now, Sabu is maybe pushing 50.
Yeah.
Cena is early 30s. Is he going to fight Cena in a fist fight in the back alley brawl? No, because he's not going to win. Is he going to sue WWE? No. You seen what happened with that. They walked around calling themselves EV2 due to the fact that they're trying to sue the WWE. So I really think they have a leg to stand on with them saying, I can say whatever I want to say.
Damn. But the bottom line is that pretty much flat out, if you are basically trying to get the fans to embrace this thought, not just this whole theory,
that won't happen.
The thought. The fact is that there are fans that are loyal to old school ECW, the one that pretty much Paul Heyman went around and pipe bombs like there was no fucking tomorrow. They are loyal. They are loyal to that. So these fans who are trying to embrace this whole extreme rule, WWE extreme version, are going to sit there and they're going to be like,
here's your counterpoint to that though. How old are you?
32. So
you witnessed the original revolution of ECW, just like I did. Because I'm pushing these numbers. Vince don't care about us no more. Wrestling is not true. He wants little kids between the ages of 7 and 12 to call John Cena the King of Extreme. Because we know we're not. We witnessed Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn's awesome feud for about 2 years. We've seen what Rhino can do when Rhino is on point. We witnessed New Jack kill somebody in the ring. Like, we've seen how great ECW was.
And this is why, and that right there,
Douglas is their champion.
And that right there is why I am proud of my two children, both ages 9, who literally sit here and say, "Put them through a damn table," and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my two 9-year-olds literally saying those very words, and hand to the Bible and the Quran. They literally say that, and I allow them to say it. Why? Because frankly, they have never seen an ECW match unless I show it to them. They've never seen the old school ECW. They've never seen the chairs flying in the ring, or Spike Dudley being crowd surfed through the fucking ballroom. They have never seen it unless I showed it to them. And when I showed it to them, they actually had that look in their eyes.
Double flaming tables match.
Yes.
There you go.
And that right there is why pretty much when I saw that, I muted my TV. I walked out my house. I grabbed a bottle of vodka and I sat on my back porch trying to process this thought that we had the audacity to spit in the face of ECW. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I had to. I had no choice on it. And yeah, granted, I'm taking up a lot of time and I'm apologizing for it. But the bottom line is that WWE practically sat here and slapped me in the face and said, WCW is dead. ECW is dead. This is what we're going to give you. Like it, leave it, or leave it. Either way, shut the fuck up about it. And I'm pretty much the one that pretty much wants to say, go fuck yourself. I deserve better than this.
Ooh. And on that note, gentlemen, we gotta go because it's time to wrap it up. Thank you guys for calling in tonight. The number to call 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446#. Once again, that number is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446#. Join us tomorrow night. Me, myself, and Mr. T-Shawn Jones will be bringing you Overload on Wednesday nights. The #1 rated show, Mr. Sex Battles himself, Mr. 9 weeks in a row, Jacob Marshall. What's going on Sex Battles?
Did you unmute the wrong person?
There you go. Go ahead, Gator. You don't know.
I don't think
we're not ready for this. Uh-oh.
Y'all ain't ready for this. This week, we talk about love Is it real? Is it fake? Is it a game? Is it what it is? Like, a lot of people say love ain't real because they've been hurt and they done been through certain things. We're gonna go around and look at this subject. It's gonna get very controversial, I promise you.
I will be there. Mr. Rocky Reese and South. What's going on Wednesday night?
This Wednesday on the Ring Rockers, it's going to be Mayhem, where I take a look at the biggest events in May's history from the arrival of Scott Hall's on Monday Nitro to start the NWO Revolution. I also taking a look at perhaps all of the events that have ever happened in May, that have happened, going from sadly Owen's death, Scott Hall's arrival to the NWO. We take a look at some of the extreme that's happened. It'll be this Wednesday night.
You sound all sad like this Wednesday night. Come see the Rock and Roll show.
No, that's because I'm like trying to hold on here because I'm about to pull a Christian sleep in about a couple seconds.
Mr. Thursday Night himself, Big Red. What's going on? TNA Recipe. Let him know what it's all about.
What's going on this Thursday night? Hopefully we get to do it this Thursday night. TNA is on the road to Slammiversary, so we will be analyzing the storylines, what's going on, the whole thing going on with Aces and Eights, and the whole thing going on with the Ace Division, the return of two X Division superstars, and Petey Williams and the Motor City, one half of the Motor City Machine Guns.
There you go.
Chris Sabin for the triple threat match, which is going to be good with Kenny King.
Right.
And just like I said, on the road to Slammiversary, make a prediction time is what's coming down to right now.
That's what's up. Every Friday night, join myself with the Canadian Bacon himself, and of course, Doug Barrett will be drunk on the show. Gentlemen, main event. Are you guys ready for after SmackDown? Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready because I'm going to be watching the main event, and I'm actually going to be watching Superstars. So, God help me, I'm going to need so much liquor after this week.
Damn, that's what she said. Hello.
Hey,
Rob G, are you making your comeback this Friday night?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I will be there.
Hey, Doug, Superstars might be good this week. You got Seth Rollins going up against Kane.
That's what she said. Hello.
I thought it was on the main event. I thought Superstars had something else. Oh, well.
I meant main event.
Thank you, gentlemen. The number to call is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-pound. If you got Twitter, follow us on Twitter at WCC Live. Like us on Facebook at WCC Live. Also, if you got actually, I know you have a Facebook. Don't be fucking lying to me. You know you got a fucking Facebook. Add us on Facebook as well at facebook.com/group/Wrestling Commentary Central. On that note, Chris, Mr. Team Brigade, we hope you get better real soon, and hopefully we'll see you guys next Monday night. For myself, Maurice, and everybody else in WCC, we will see you next Monday night. Good night, buenas noches, y cuídense para allá. That means shut the fuck up.
Tiger Blood.